Okay, so let's get this straight. You insult me every time I see you. You send me unsolicited dick pics, and now you're threatening physical violence on me.
Dick pics.
You literally tried to hurt me on every single level, physical, mental, and spiritual. There is nothing fucking left for me on this world because of you.
Why, because I'm white?
Yeah. Cellophane.
That's fair.
Hey, what up? What is it?
It's your boy,
It's probably
Skinny Penis.
it's probably episode 5.
This is episode 5
I exist.
of Hanging with the Boys.
We've got Ryan.
And... okay, and...
I'm still fucking disappointed in you.
Barnabas, speak up!
Okay, no. I'm gonna cut off the introduction real quick. Okay, everyone, let's take a poll. Unsolicited nutsack pics. Yay or nay?
Yay!
Nay.
Yay!
Nay. The group is nearly unanimous. Fuck you,
No,
Chess.
it's opposite day.
I'm
It's
Kaleb.
opposite today. It's opposite day. So
We have someone new.
Oh, he's not new.
I'm
New
new
to the
I'm
show.
new to the podcast, not new to the session. Hey, I'm Derrick. Hello. I'm Derrick. I am here now too.
And I'm the sleep paralysis demon at the end of your bed. How's it going, folks?
What the fuck are you on? What do you take this?
No, he
dude?
says this kind of stuff every once in a while.
No, but see, when the mic
That
is live,
particular
the shit
joke.
is amplified times like 16 for
Oh,
no
yeah.
fucking reason.
All right,
Yeah.
so
The whole point of this is so that we're not
so last night I sent
airs.
Xavier's here also.
Hi.
So last night I sent the boys an unsolicited pic of my nuts.
Not me. He was thoughtful enough to send it because I would.
Just
He sent
Parker and Caleb.
and me.
I was working.
I'm in the group chat anyways, so.
Your phone's always off, and I just thought it would be funny.
That's the
And,
smartest move.
Well, it didn't start with nut pics. It's
You know, it was funny to me.
Yeah, no. Tell
Explain.
them all the layers of what
So
you did.
originally, I took a picture of my shit and sent it to him, which was pretty funny. See, they're all giving a giggle. Then the next was a stupid picture of my face.
I thought that one was hilarious, and you should have ended there. You would have ended on a high note.
And then I took my nuts out and I scrunched it up a little bit, and I took a picture of the schmeat, and I sent it, and I didn't get any replies for like an hour.
As
All I
that's
asked,
how it should be.
all I asked, like afterwards, I was like,
What the fuck?
I said, what the fuck? I was like, have you been drinking, sir?
I was.
I like how Caleb is like genuinely concerned about.
Yeah,
it.
Caleb, you're like our dad.
Out of anything.
I was like, he's acting out of character. Brian's not commenting.
Is this
Did they break
really-
up? What the fuck happened?
Was that really out of character?
Yeah, well, not the shit. But the nutsack is.
Well, it was funny to me, so that's all that matters
Well,
here, isn't it?
Fucking A.
I mean, is it?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Your nuts are like the one thing in life you can be proud of.
Yes, I've got a very large sack. Ladies, DM me.
Or don't.
Or don't. Yeah, or don't. Well, I'm just letting that fact out there. It's like setting a net out in the ocean. You might catch something, you might not. Whatever happens, happens.
2-foot net.
Yeah.
2-inch net.
Yep.
No, it's 2 foot. It's the length of my sack.
You rest them on your knees.
It's like my belt. I gotta look it through my...
It's like silly putty.
This is garbage. You gotta cut this. This is fucking cut.
No.
This is
Any content is good content.
This is
as
the
long
golden
as it's not
age.
political or religious, and even those are
Politics.
He-
Jesus. Okay, now
Hinduism.
We'd only cut the politics and the Jesus part.
Shit.
Yeah, good
Not
job.
the
fucker.
not the Hinduism.
Shit.
What's that?
Not the Hindu stuff. That I
We
just
should
said.
do a-
Hindu.
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Okay. Alright, well, now you did.
We should do a fake advertisement for a fake company.
Okay.
No,
Didn't
I'm
you
not.
already do that for like that potion thing with these?
That's a real product, technically.
Yeah. Well, it's a
What?
It's a real product that we made.
It's not for sale, but it's a real thing.
It doesn't count for the purposes of laws.
I mean, we totally could sell
For
it.
the purposes of law.
We could make an Etsy, but nah.
Why not?
You
That's like $5
see
a
how
pop.
shittily this is cut?
Because
and
you're not
it's
that
misspelled?
gay.
I'm not that gay to make an Etsy as a man.
Oh, what? Am I not gay enough for you, bitch?
You're arguably the
Bitch.
gayest person here.
My mom. Here's a story. My mom made an Etsy. And at first, she was trying to sell like massage oils and like stuff for like.
What do you mean that first? She still is.
Well, it used to be called like she wanted to make. She makes these like scents for like to put in your drawers.
That's the most like old white woman thing like
that are in like
in
this.
the world.
Like,
Gee, I wonder why.
a knitted like pocket thing.
I make fun.
And they're called. She wanted to call them panty sniffers, and I'm like, Mom, I don't want to hear that.
Like, was she trying to be funny?
Yeah,
That's the exact same reaction I had. When
Yeah.
I heard that. I just made sure I was a little bit farther
but
away.
she called them something else. I don't want to shill her Etsy because I don't want people to find out who my mom is.
I've
Your
met
mom is
her.
a ghoul.
It's
Humpty
not-
Dumpty
My mom is a
ghoul.
ghoul. You're right.
Okay, if she ever hears
Oh
this
my
though, you gotta
God.
cut that. You gotta cut that.
No, my mom has no tact.
It's like
What does that mean?
Sometimes your mom's okay, then sometimes I kind of just want to like cut my ears off.
My mom's an upside down egg.
She
I
like
don't know what that means. You're making all these fucking.
It's just for you to find out.
She's top heavy.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't say anything about her personality, but
She's like
She's got a
just
top
be
heavy
talking-
personality too.
She'll just be talking randomly and she'll like drop an insult to Ryan like it's nothing.
yeah.
Like it's just completely normal for her, which it is.
Like, hey Ryan, how you
And-
doing? Your room looks like shit.
You know what the worst
Bye.
part about that is? Is that
Does she have Tourette's?
No.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolute-
she said you guys were living in squalor once.
Yeah.
the worst part about it is that he picked that up too. So now we'll be doing something like, hey,
No.
hey,
You
Chance,
insult
you
me
smell
all the
like
time.
Fucking shit.
I do it out of love.
It's not out of love.
No.
Or not love,
That's
just
just pure
concern.
malice.
My-
There's
Well,
venom in
That,
your
that
voice.
might be their bloodline. That's like their Geki Genkai type shit of like. Of
That's
their
my
shit.
anime bloodline.
Exactly. They insult their loved ones.
The Kekko Genkai?
Sure.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I know that shit. I can say that.
Fucking weeb.
I can't. I've been through this before with him and Parker.
He's an otaku. That's what that means.
No, that's not what that means.
Yeah, that's the Japanese.
Go back in your cage, cuck.
God damn.
More insults.
This is the most
Vitriol.
like this is the most vitriolic
Right,
episode.
episode 2. Chance, you're still mean.
I'm sorry.
You're mean, and you're sending me unsolicited sack pics.
Let's take him to
take
dinner.
back-
You're
I take
abusing
back-
me on like different levels.
I take back the cuck part.
If this was 2004, you would have wasted some of Caleb's minutes with that text.
I would have wasted 5 minutes of your fucking life with my nuts, dude.
Like, I feel like part of my
Needs
soul
that.
left
Does
my body.
Caleb have rollover?
He needs it.
I don't know.
In 2005?
Yeah.
No. I was fucking using Magic Jack.
What is that
What the
even?
What the
Whoa, I haven't heard of Magic Jack in years.
Same.
I'm glad okay, so you
I
guys
don't know
know
what
what
that
it
is.
is.
A little bit, yeah.
It's
Are
like
we Zoomers? I don't
it
know.
was
I don't
like-
know.
Might be.
it's like a phone service that you got through your computer.
Yep.
But it was just like
Oh, was
I
it
saw
the
the
little red
ads.
thing that you jack into shit?
no.
It was black.
The
No.
It was
PET
black.
from Battle Network?
A USB.
So it's like I could have my phone in my hand and there would be like a dial pad on the computer and I could like type in the number on the computer and then my phone would start ringing. And the whole thing was like, oh, it's $10.95 a year. But the gimmick is that you can't do anything on your computer while you're on the phone. So there'd be
I mean, that was
times,
the same with like dial-up.
so there would be times when like
and the computer has to be free to even use it, right?
yeah. So there'd be times where like I'm playing RuneScape and then like a phone call comes in and just fucking like shuts me out.
Logs
I'm just,
you out.
I'm just like I'm trying to level woodcutting here. What the fuck?
This sounds like a
That was
grandpa.
your first
like-
problem. You were playing RuneScape.
Yeah.
That's how I learned to be organized.
I'm sorry.
This sounds like a grandpa wistfully talking to his kids when he's in like a nursing home. You couldn't do anything on the computer if someone else was on the phone. You have to be careful.
I'm pretty sure I'm the oldest one here, and I can't believe I've never heard of that bullshit.
If someone says the word landline, I get a flashback.
A Vietnam flashback.
Are there words that trigger you?
Yogos.
Yes.
Like
What?
what?
Yogos.
Yoga?
What is that?
Yo, I remember
Why does
Yogo.
Yogos trigger you?
I think.
That
I
sounds
think I remember
kind of
Yogo.
familiar.
That was
Those
my-
little snacks with the tiny little yogurt balls?
Yeah.
Why does that trigger you?
That was my primary snack in Christian school.
Wait, you're...
When you were a good old boy.
Were you flogged with Yogos? Did you pray to Jesus today, Caleb?
It's, it was like a nerd's rope with
On a
Yogos,
string?
and they fucking like flagellate me.
Yeah.
A cat of nine tails with Yogos?
Did you have to play piano?
So-
If you fuck
so-
up, they'll hit your fingers with it.
No, that was my mom.
I was at the meeting the other day, and someone was
23
talking
now,
about
dude.
their
That's
schooling,
crazy.
and they said the word module, and like I never hear that word, but
Module.
immediately that just caused like a.
That's a classic D&D word.
Yes.
But it wasn't based off of any.
I think
game.
of like
It was
classes.
talking about school.
Yeah, that's what I think
And
of.
my brain
Oh.
attributed that, and I had like a violent reaction of hearing school with module, and I
Like
got really
parts,
angry.
like what? 2 wires of your brain like connected it.
Yeah, it
and
was like
wasn't meant to
I
be.
heard module, my face went, ugh. And then he said traffic like 20 minutes later, and I started screaming on the inside.
Traffic?
Yeah, fuck.
I'm
I've
sorry.
been having to go into Kirkland for the last week.
Oh, that's rough.
So it's like an hour and a
That's
half
rough.
going up and 2 hours coming down.
Yeah, you got to go
For
through
your
Seattle
job?
traffic on the way
Yeah.
back, right?
I wouldn't
Huh?
do that.
You got to go through Seattle traffic on the way back, right?
Yeah,
What time?
3.
Oh, yeah, you're fucked.
You're extra fucked.
When I'm sitting there when I get home, I'm like, I'm staring at my TV. I don't want to turn anything on. My inner soul is crying like a bitch. And then I question, what am I doing with my life?
I
And
did
then
go
I
to
go to
Seattle.
sleep.
Then you
I
make
ended
up do it all
beyond
again.
Seattle like maybe twice. And the 4 times I had to drive there was enough for me.
Yeah.
Have you tried laugh therapy?
No.
Okay.
Is
I don't-
this not
I-
laugh therapy?
I'm pretty sure I don't have a soul
Close
by
enough.
this point.
No.
Because
Laugh,
you know that I thrive off of people's pain.
yeah, you got that whole
You
like,
have
Schadenfreude
got this,
aspect.
yeah,
Yeah.
Schadenfreude, yeah.
Schadenfreude.
Yeah, so
So you like cringe videos.
So if I like,
absolutely.
so if I
So
like,
you like
beat the
being around
shit out
us.
of Caleb
I
right
could
now,
admit
you'd be
that.
screaming.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so let's get this straight. You insult me every time I see you. You send me unsolicited dick pics, and now you're threatening physical violence on
Not
me.
dick pics.
You literally tried to
Not-
hurt me on every
Bro,
single level,
he's trying to-
physical, mental, and spiritual. There is nothing fucking left for me on this world because of you.
He's trying to figure out which one of you is higher on the food chain.
You guys are
said-
mortal rivals.
I'm kidding, Caleb. I'm all kidding.
In the post-apocalypse, our
Fucking
souls are going to be
Sub-Zero and
imbued into the
Scorpion
mortal
over here.
engines, and
Oh.
we're going to fucking demolish and derby, and then that'll be
No,
the
you're
end
gonna
of life as we know
You're
it.
gonna survive like a cockroach, and I'm gonna be Yagram Bakar.
We gotta figure out what Xavier's gonna be in the
Oh,
apocalypse.
you're
fuck?
right, yeah.
We all have
I'm gonna be dead.
we all have a post-apocalypse like outcome.
Yeah, it's
gonna
either I'm
happen.
gonna be a skeleton warrior or dead.
They decided I'd be a serial killer. That's what they decided.
It seems.
I'm gonna be a level 1 raider.
I'm the guy running around that's just
Caleb
killing
would be,
everybody.
Okay,
for
so
fun.
I'm going to throw this out here. You two decided this.
Yeah.
The rest of us didn't get any input.
Hey, you
on it.
survived. Caleb survives like a cockroach. He'll have like shitty event after shitty event happen, but
You look like
still
Cricket at the
survive.
end.
Oh, so you're Mad Max.
Except not like cool.
You're Gollum.
You
Some-
wouldn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah, like like Smeagol is a really good example.
You'd stumble upon like a storehouse of grain and like,
you survive,
like guns.
You'll
Like a
survive
storehouse
everything.
of grain and guns and
But there's no seasoning for the grains. There's nothing to turn it into bread, and there's no bullets for the guns.
There's bullets. There's no magazines
You,
for the guns that need
To read?
magazines.
you survive, but there's no happiness in it.
yeah, there's no love.
I find an entire storeroom full of like canned food, but there's no can openers.
Oh my god.
yeah, that's what it is.
That's like somebody's special hell.
Yeah,
That's like
Yeah,
the
I-
Twilight Zone
I have
episode.
like
Oh,
that
wait,
was a hell.
Would you have a knife or anything sharp?
No.
I've got my fingernails. I got my
Teeth.
loincloth.
No, that reminds me of the Twilight Zone episode where the guy is like he wants to
He's
be
in the library, right?
he wants to be alone like forever. He works at a bank, I think. He wanted to be alone.
I just want to read forever.
Yeah, he wanted to be alone reading his books or something, and then the apocalypse happens, and he's the only one left on Earth. And then he like trips and his glasses break, and it's like
Oh,
it's his
shit.
hell.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright, so since I've been on this SMT kick and
hell yeah.
Fuck.
I gotta ask.
And this is where I step out.
No,
you
you're
can-
here for this
you-
because this talks about
You're getting sucked into the
alignments.
bubble.
You played SMT4.
I don't know how much of it I played. I got to
You
like
got farther than Derrick.
And you played like a good 2 hours of Persona 4. So you
Yeah,
know
a good
nothing.
2 hours of Persona
So
4,
I
and a
don't
good
know.
2 hours of
So
5.
so I asked
I played
my-
3 hours of Persona 5, but I played 1 hour 3 times the same
Why
hour
are you trash?
because shit
We
keeps
made-
coming
we
out.
See, you're
You
making
made-
fun of him now. See, it's really easy.
It's only when he
Why am I
doesn't do
fucking
things that I
punching
like.
back here?
You're not. I've seen you like word wise throw down with motherfuckers.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just choose not to when you're on
You've
mic to not
absorbed
seem like the
Sean's
bad guy.
role
You
as
just-
the...
No, I'm fucking brain dead right now. I can't.
Turn on your alpha
I'm insulting
mode.
myself.
Yeah, turn on
bang.
alpha mode.
Drink some more bang.
Drink
I'm
more
fucking
bang.
tired.
You'll
I'm
supercharge
gonna
your
turn
brain.
you into a quick Chad.
Put some alpha brain in that bang.
Bangs are for Zoomers, dude. That's like...
I mean, you are a Zoomer, but I'm like edge of millennial.
I'm like a modern day boomer. I've got a 40-year-old mind and a shitty 22-year-old body.
You've got a depressed 55-year-old man who didn't find his really like his career he wanted to actually be in. already.
Hey! Yes!
Out of everything that's been said today, that was probably the meanest. like actually.
And there were no curse
You
words
see,
involved
that?
either.
It just
Right.
flows out of his mouth
Okay, so
like
'cause
sweet, sinful molasses.
Well, you guys are in love. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
So in terms of the reasoning system, and specifically from Nocturne.
In Nocturne, yeah.
Yeah. So you beat it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you beat it?
No.
No. Only I have played Nocturne in this table.
Okay, so give them the reasonings, and I want to see which ones they choose.
Is
in
this
terms of-
Oh.
were you talking about chaos and
No, so
order
every
or
other
something else?
Nocturne
every
is,
I'll go ahead.
Is that this or something else?
Nocturne is weird.
It doesn't
It
use the
technically
alignment
has
system.
it technically has alignments, but at the same time it doesn't. There's like
No,
5 different.
They took out the alignments for for Nocturne specifically and put in the reasons.
yeah.
But
I'll have to look them up.
There are like 5 different like mantras that you can choose between.
Oh, you
That 5
mentioned you
different
mentioned
characters represent.
you mentioned this earlier. Well, last week
Yeah.
I'm just curious
about like there's like
'Cause I could-
gods
I
that
could-
like there's different gods that you can follow.
There's like people that you knew throughout the game that get like these avatars that like these gods like
Blue
they're
alien
like warlocks, like patrons
Okay.
that these gods
Die.
Yeah, and then
Sorry.
and then like and these gods have the power to remake the world, and it's up to the demi-fiend to choose one
Night?
for him. Like the demi-fiend is like he is the silly
He's
putty.
the evil messiah.
No, the demi-fiend is the silly putty to remake the world, but the reasons are the hands of the people who do it.
Okay.
So
Wow,
the
look
demi.
at you, fucking Hallmark.
I mean, it's a good
So-
way to put it.
Yeah, that's right.
So I can go down the list of reasons, I guess.
go for it.
Pussy.
Shijima is all at one with the world. It is based on stillness and oneness. It is a world of perfect harmony, without self, without passion, without conflict, without destruction. Individuality is eradicated, and there's simply a collective inner peace in which everyone is equal to God.
Communism.
I'm gonna have to.
Communism.
I'm gonna have to bookmark that one just in
Okay.
case.
Two,
That's my second one.
That was the first one.
reason 2 is called Musubi. I am the center of the world.
No.
It is based on solitude and isolation. The self is absolute, and every living being would live in an independent world completely separate from all other living beings. The individual could use their mind to shape their world and will into their own personal paradise, without consequences or unwelcome interference of others.
You are your own god.
That is some shit.
That sounds lonely.
Yosuga. The world only needs beautiful things.
Zamazu.
It is a reason based on elitism and survival of the fittest. Those who are
Yes!
useless and weak do not deserve
Your
to
legs
live
don't count.
Armstrong.
and deserve to be purged from
Hey,
society.
Armstrong was right. Okay?
Senator Armstrong.
Senator Armstrong was right.
Oh, let me finish.
Nanomachines.
Nano
dude.
machine, son.
Only those who are strong may rule, and the power is acknowledged as the only thing of value. The weak will forever
That's what
serve
the
the strong.
Played ball in the Navy.
yeah.
Played ball in college.
And then there's some other ones.
cushy Ivy League school.
Try University of Texas. I'm sorry, we're getting Texas.
There's one character, your teacher, that doesn't actually get her own reason, but she
Could have
really,
gone pro if I hadn't
she-
been in the Navy.
she really tries to get a reason, but she doesn't get one.
Reset the world and hopefully it works out this time.
Yeah.
That's her reason.
and then there's one where like these not really actual humans like try to make a reason to.
Essentially,
They're
there's this fucking strawberry Fanta that exists in the world after the world
Yeah.
gets destroyed, and
Grape
all
jelly,
these mannequins
or
are
strawberry
essentially are those beings with that inside of them posing as humans in a way.
Oh,
But and then there's like,
I think I played too much
few-
MGR a little bit.
but those are like the main ones.
And then there's 2 fuck
There's
you
not
God endings. One is fuck you God. Okay, peace out. I'm gone. I'm gonna head out.
He just
Bye-bye.
disappears.
Yeah, he straight up disappears and you're alone. And then the other one is fuck you God. I'm gonna fight you.
I'm gonna punch you in the face,
Yeah, and
God.
then you fight this aspect of God.
And then Lucifer's like, hey, yo, you want to be my
Yeah, Lucifer's like, yo, dude, you're fucking sick.
be my general,
Be my general.
and you're
Bro,
like,
that's
yeah,
pimpin'.
and you have to fight Lucifer. He's like, this is a test to see if you're good
Bro,
enough
let's
to
be
be my
pimped
general.
together.
Right. So I specifically, because I listened to Fither on this, like after last week of us hanging out, I did nothing but do that all week.
Okay.
And and I think there was a couple of other ones. And the guy that shot for the True Demon ending made it really clear. It's like, okay, you're going through this entire situation, right? None of your friends are there for you the entire time.
No,
the
they're not.
demons are,
Yes.
right? So the demons are your friends. So it's like, why
I mean,
would
it's
I? Why?
completely understandable that your friends aren't there
Right,
for you
but-
because the world's completely
but
fucked.
the way that this entire situation go down is like, we need you to reshape the world. Is it your choice? No, fuck you. You're taking somebody else's choice,
Yeah.
and you're remaking the world in their image.
Well,
not
that's why the
yours.
true demon is canon.
Exactly. And I brought this up to my boss. I gave him the scenario.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'd probably choose the one where I'm the god of my own world. And he's like, what about you? I'm like, I'm choosing True Demon. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I'm Lucifer's general. Fuck yes.
I kind of like the.
Wait, you guys haven't explained what the true demon ending actually
That's the one with
The
Lucifer
true
General.
demon ending is that you fight this
fight
aspect
against
of
God.
Okay, what happens to the world?
It stays fucked up.
It stays like
It doesn't get any better or worse.
No.
It's
it's basically the demon world. It stays like that.
Because the way that the Shin Megami Tensei work is that there's always going to be some type of apocalypse that constantly happens throughout the world, despite whether or not you stop it. So, like, let's say that you went the neutral route, right? Or you go with the reasoning of the reasoning quotation marks of the teacher. You restart the world, and hopefully it doesn't happen again. For one, Lucifer calls you a bitch. God's like, all right, whatever. And by this point, you're just like, okay, cool. So you restart it just to right before the conception happens, which is the apocalypse.
And it just happens again.
And you hope that it doesn't happen again, but it's going to
And
happen.
a lot of times in
your
SMT, the reason the apocalypse happens is because humans have too much sin, or
Thor just wants to fuck up Japan's shit.
Thor's big dick just. No, but no,
or somebody doesn't like
in
God.
Strange Journey, the portal opens up in the Antarctic because I'm pretty sure it's because like the
Humans have lost
seven
their-
deadly sins are way too present in human society, and this is like a way to quell that.
Is Thor the survival of the fittest ending?
There's no ending with Thor.
Oh,
That's just a reference. The very first SMT happens because Thor is disguised as some U.S. politician. He's like, you know what, fuck it, Tomahawk's.
What's his real name?
Thorman.
Just Thorman?
Something Thorman.
Or what was it?
Strom Thorman.
Louis Cypher.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder who that could be. It's a mystery.
No, but then like
Your voice
and
puts
then
in.
SMT2 is that the Axum, which is the
Pyramids.
the fucking tower that's above God.
The Great Will?
The Great Will, the Axum.
Oh, shit.
He's above God. He made a Messiah to fuck with God because God didn't make that Messiah, and he's like, yeah, just go fuck with him.
But it's canon that
Okay.
Yahweh traps him into a never-ending cycle of pain and suffering.
The Messiah?
Yeah.
He is
Aleph.
quote unquote to be canon as the reporter in Nocturne.
Huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hijiri?
yeah.
How? Because they have long hair.
That's why.
Because he knows too much. He knows too much about the entire situation, and he's the only human.
Is this actual canon, or is this just like fan?
I've not gone
Is this
into the
fanon?
research, but I've looked at multiple things saying that he. If I said quote unquote canon,
That's like people saying that the alien dude Miki Taka from Part 4 and
We're not
JoJo
gonna
is
talk
fucking
about
cars.
that.
That's
wait, they say he's cars.
yeah,
What?
it's not.
No!
Obviously not.
Wait, whoa.
Because Miki Taka can transform into anything, and cars can transform into
But
any
cars
life
is-
form.
Not,
We've lost Kaleb.
They're not the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, no, but what?
See, this is that's what I feel when you guys talk about like Full Metal Alchemist or JoJo or whatever.
See, I don't know much about.
They're talking about
SMT.
JoJo right
Okay,
now.
well,
I don't know much SMT knows about
Avatar.
JoJo.
I'll say.
So what ending would you choose?
Look, I think humans make really stupid decisions, so I think being merged together as one might be.
But you lose all
Decent.
sense of self.
That's the only bad.
You essentially are becoming the anti-spiral.
It's true,
It's
but
Yes.
communism.
Oh shit.
there was some truth to what he was saying.
Wait,
like I
right,
said,
but
people
do
will
you
always
not-
make stupid decisions.
Right.
Wars only take one person to go, you know what? Fuck you. I don't like you.
You're right.
So it's communism in a freezer.
Yeah. That's me, baby. I'm a communist. Hell yeah.
What about
Go
you, Kaleb?
Lenin.
Don't
I
actually
know, honestly.
put that out there. You're not actually.
Because I mean, like,
I am a communist. I'm a true communist. I go to Portland. I beat the shit out of white people all day.
Dude. No, you don't.
How do you know?
Because you're here and you don't have a job.
I'm here. Yeah, I don't have a job.
How many
It's
bike locks
perfectly
do you
timed.
own?
How are
Enough
you
time.
driving to Portland?
With my car.
With what money?
My credit card.
Fucking stammering like a bitch.
Hundreds
No
of
balls.
What's your credit score?
What credit score?
You don't got a credit score?
No. My shit's fucked.
Chance. Don't
I can admit that.
don't glow.
Okay.
Anyway,
you just told me you couldn't pay your credit card bill.
I can. I just have to pay the bare minimum.
You won't be able to glow if you can't pay
Whose
anymore.
money?
I have a little bit of money to go.
Okay, let's get off his case. I'm curious about your answer.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Well, the way I see it, if the apocalypse is gonna happen regardless, you like. So
But you don't know if it's going to happen in your lifetime again if you reset it.
Well, it doesn't matter about my lifetime.
Look at you! So
I could say
great.
so self-
yeah,
so
so selfless.
Let me finish. If we're thinking about
man,
like what's
I'm my hands on his shoulder. I appreciate his noble decision.
My shoulder's sticky now. If we're thinking about like what's
Slime.
best for humanity as a whole, it almost feels like True Demon is the best one because you're preventing the apocalypse from happening again because it's already happened.
Yeah, but then there's only.
It's basically a purgatory
there's,
world.
By that point, there are no humans left.
Yeah, it's just fighting. Just fighting.
Who's fighting?
The angels and the demons. Dude, they've turned the earth
the angels
into.
are also demons. The aspect of the angels is just humans' conception of gods.
God in SMT is just a demon.
Yeah.
That's all he is. That's how you beat him in SMT4 Apocalypse, pretty much. Is you just be like,
Yeah, through the power of fucking
you basically
friendship.
say, hey,
You catch
you're
him
a
with a
demon.
Pokeball.
And he's like, no, I'm not a demon.
Well, that was cool, but at the same
yeah, you
time,
are.
it was just kind of, I don't know, it just left a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth.
Sounds like a logic virus.
It kind of is, basically.
It just feels like regardless of what you pick, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of SMT.
But yeah, probably True Demon.
The thing about Nocturne
SMT is the true nihilist game.
the thing about
Yes.
the thing about Nocturne is that it
I
doesn't,
don't like humans anymore. I want to kill them all.
I wish Nocturne had a bit more representation for the law route of things, because Nocturne is basically just a chaos everywhere. There's no law.
Chaotic.
You fight Metatron, you fight some of the angels, I think, but there's not.
Why hasn't Metatron gotten like
And
an
you,
updated
and you
design?
fight God. You can never like side with a law
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
type thing.
Right.
All the reasons are basically just different versions
Right,
of
but
chaos.
it's different from like SMT4's ending, which I mean, I don't know all the
SMT4 is
past.
very bread and butter. Like
Yeah, it's just there. It's like, are you?
you're
SMT4
polar
is,
opposites.
Yeah.
Like good, not good ending, but like law ending is depressing. You
That's
just,
the point.
You just destroy everything.
Everything is filthy.
Perpetual reactor is destroyed, and it's like, hey, okay, fuck it.
Blast it. Everything's
Fuck it.
filthy.
So like, if you had to choose, are you gonna let God and his angel army of doom rule over the humans, or
Take only a few and then kill the rest.
or are you gonna have the chaos ending, which is like what, survival of the fittest generally, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're gonna let the humans and demons like duke it out for the rest of eternity.
Well, it's Lucifer. It's Lucifer's free will.
Because Lucy has problems.
Oh yeah.
He likes starting shit. I love
He's
him.
just jealous that
in the
God
games.
loves humans.
In the games, I will
It's just
say.
betrayal after betrayal and
He is
chaos.
a douchebag.
Lucifer was right. God loved humans too much. Paradise Lost.
Lucifer did nothing wrong.
Lucifer did nothing wrong.
You're gonna
Armstrong
get
did nothing
stabbed
wrong.
for that at like anywhere that
That's
has a
fine.
church.
I'm waiting for it. You alright, Caleb?
I'm like, I wasn't ready for philosophy.
Oh, that's
That's
the entire-
SMT.
I love
You went
That's
to a
one
Christian
game.
school.
All day.
You
There's
should
more.
be ready for
Asking
that.
people about their philosophical reasons is one of like the most interesting things to me, in terms of like SMT standards. Because if I try and go too deep, they'll lose themselves in it.
Here's a question: red pill or blue pill, boys? Like in the Matrix, which one? I'm gonna go out the gate right now and say blue pill. Fuck waking up in that shit. I would rather stay ignorant. I'm completely honest.
I think, even though I know I would die, I'd probably choose the red pill. I'd rather not live in a lie.
You're absolutely more brave than me. I would not want to.
I want to be the hero, but I can't.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not the hero.
I'm a hero.
No, I'm saying.
Are we going with the assumption that you're the one or no?
No, you're just
then
another
give me the
member
red
of
pill.
the
Give
strong.
me the red pill 100%.
Well,
But it
Listen,
depends. Like, are we like already ignorant, and then some guy like coming across the street
Prometheus.
with no
Prometheus.
frame on his
Morpheus.
glasses?
Morpheus.
No, Prometheus is the man who gave humans the
The
knowledge of fire,
fire.
and that's basically what Morpheus was doing to Neo.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So like with Neo and
See, I'm smart.
and with the other people that get taken out of the Matrix,
Symbolism.
they get chosen because like they already have like a gut feeling that the Matrix is a lie. So would that be the same for us? Like, would we already? Because we would already know that the Matrix is a lie.
Right, you already know that
Well, Morpheus
it's a
tells
lie,
you
but-
before he offers you.
Right,
the
but the
pills.
blue pill essentially resets that thought process.
Right.
Yeah, I'd take
And
that.
you
in a
go back
heartbeat.
to your normal daily drab ass fucking life where you're being called Mr. Whatever the fuck.
I feel like if
Mr. Anderson.
if I already had like an inkling that this world was a lie, I'd want to take the red pill.
If I did, but at the same time, it's like one person out of like every like 6,000 people.
And then if you didn't, you wouldn't get offered the pills.
That's true.
Yeah. So if Morpheus rolls up,
Morpheus.
yeah,
Morpheus.
if Mr. Larry Fishburne rolls up on me, him and his black suited squad, except for that one chick who was all dressed in white, which just really just contrasted. You knew she was gonna die.
Yes.
Not like this. And he rolls up and is like, yo, the world sucks ass, outside and in. you're living a lie. I'm telling you this right now.
Well, I mean, if I forget everything that happens if I took the blue pill, then
Right. But then you also got to think about it like this: the way that the Smiths like take over the body, right?
Yeah.
I think does that just immediately rewrite the code of
Probably.
the person's brain
probably.
in terms of the Matrix? Like,
And hey, that's a swift death. You don't feel no pain. You just nothing. You're just
I
done.
don't know if that's necessarily true.
I think like
Because you can't describe the feeling of being changed into an agent like that, can you?
Not really.
they don't get killed entirely because when the Smiths
They do when they get shot.
They get shot.
I know, but like at the end when like Neo beats the Smiths, it's not like everyone in the Matrix died. It's everyone got their identities back.
The Matrix reset, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they release all those artificial humans that they created.
Oh no, they don't like release them. They're still there in the Matrix.
Right, and
but,
it's just gonna
but
be-
they're not just dead. They're not just corpses floating in pools anymore.
Right, but then it's just going to happen all over again because they're using those bodies to generate electricity, which doesn't work at all whatsoever.
Yeah, but they just stopped using the Smiths.
Yeah, I guess, but there's still bodies floating in tubes generating electricity for the robots.
Yeah, but
Which
the events of the Matrix
recreated
aren't going to happen again.
Skynet's coming. The Matrix is happening, and the
No.
Terminator's in Mortal Kombat 11.
No, yes, no.
That's step one.
That was a good transition.
I hope that happens because if it does,
No, he is an
it's a
MK11.
reason to. Huh?
Yeah.
No, I know. I know that. I mean, like,
I saw the trailer recently. It's
You want
awesome.
you want us to create artificial AI that takes over the world?
yeah, so I could like die.
You can do that
So I don't have-
anyways.
I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm
I'm
weak.
not telling you to.
I'm a coward. I can't pull a gun to my head.
And that's your problem. I'm saying. I'm just saying it's like you don't need the AI
You
to
okay,
cause the
Champ?
apocalypse.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You need a hug?
I'm good.
A hug won't solve.
You don't need AI to
deep
start the
wounds.
apocalypse.
That's true.
We can just wait for.
You
wait
gotta
for the
get
rapture.
all the way in there.
I was gonna.
That's actually pretty sick, actually.
That would immediately make me believe in God. Yeah. Like not.
You start hearing 7 trumpets, like, oh shit.
Not to defame anybody that believes in religion, but like as of
Run
right now, I
13%
have
for,
not
like-
seen proof.
Okay,
10 minutes.
Here's another thing. The rapture happens right now, right? Everyone who did good is ascending in their beam of light. So out of the 5 of us here, which one of us gets to ascend? Because we know two of us ain't.
I'm not.
I'm not.
You're going up. You're good. You're clean.
What have I done?
Both of you pointed at me.
Yeah.
You're clean.
What have I
I
done?
think you're the most innocent out of the 5 of us here.
I actually think the 2 of you.
Yeah, I'm going straight to hell. I have a first class ticket.
You don't think I would go?
No, you'd get like there'd be like a
You're
mix
in
of-
limbo. You're in limbo.
You'd have to barter at the pearly gates.
So it's like these two would go to heaven. You two would go straight to hell.
Yeah.
I'd have to live on the corrupted, destroyed earth.
No, I
You're a ghost.
and survive like a cockroach.
The roundabout.
The meek shall inherit the earth.
Fuck you! God damn it!
Why,
No,
man.
why am I going to heaven then?
No, you would there would be like a mix up. Like they meant to send the beam to you, but just like accidentally sent it
They
to
got that
someone.
cockroach next to
It hits
you.
him.
Oh shit. So hold up. Ryan asked a question.
Why would I go to heaven?
I don't know.
Because you're white.
That's the. You guys already did that. You did that yourselves. That wasn't.
That is true. We accidentally did do
wasn't
that.
us.
I
shit.
think it's based off the blissful ignorance you have.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. I love you.
Like I know that I'm evil on the inside and out. The power of manipulation is strong with this one.
I've been
I
a
just
husk
know.
for like 10 years.
I'm pretty
and-
sure in a past life, me and old Lucy made a pact, and he's like, "Yo, your next life's gonna be fucked." I'm like, "I got you, Holmes."
No, it's funny.
already
You say,
done.
it's funny. It's funny because back to SMT.
Yeah.
I would probably choose the law route if I was if I had the choice between chaos and rap.
Pussy.
And you know what? I would have been the same thing in terms of the morality, and I think it depends on situation to situation. But Kaleb,
Which one is the law one?
God thinks everyone is filthy. Oh no! In Nocturne terms, there's no like
Yeah,
actual.
there's-
Nocturne's a little different. That's why we're talking about reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about like in like SMT4 law, then
Yeah.
not like destroying the Yamato perpetual reactor, but like, hey, we'll control you. I'm like, go right ahead. We make dumb decisions. I don't care.
Oh, is it another you lose
Jack me
sense
in.
of self thing?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
basically
you become
become a pawn.
slave to the angels.
You become a pawn of God, and,
but
Exactly.
at least you don't make bad decisions
and
anymore.
at least you're still alive and not
Yeah.
dead like the filthy ones that
Like, at
God
least
hates.
My thing is that I already have a problem with having.
With authority.
Yeah, I have a huge problem with authority. Like, cops, I'm glad that you take care of us, the ones that are
Make sure
not
to-
corrupt.
Make sure to sweep out the primaries, Xavier.
Yeah.
Then you're, then,
yeah, exactly. And then the soldiers that do good for America, high fives and whatnot. I'm proud of you and everything that you do. But like in terms of somebody telling me what to do, I act violent. So I don't like not having a personal choice.
So this is like a big.
You'd hate the military.
It would be a big. It would be a big like middle finger to you if you played a Strange Journey and got the law route.
Yeah.
Because at the very end, the person who represents the law route in that game, I'm not going to say anything. At the very last screenshot of like what happens to the world,
big old statue or
stinky feet. Big statue of the character like miles tall around this city, and everyone is on their knees praying to.
Yeah, no,
to
fuck
them.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know you. You haven't done anything for me.
Right.
You're a lie.
I'm fucking good. I don't care if it grants me protection. Fuck it. I will bow.
And then the chaos version of that.
People call me innocent a lot. I feel.
And then
here's my thing.
Like,
hey, that's a good thing.
People just.
You still have humanity,
I've heard
dude.
I've heard people say it to me all the time.
We're all Dark Souls like
I don't entirely get
undead,
it.
and you're all Dark Souls.
We're all like wisps and husks, and you're sitting over here like Hercules, just.
My thing is that
it's a very common thing I hear from people. It's kind of weird.
You probably can't change it. It's just who you are.
If I chose the Chaos route, I know that with the world being fucked up and overran and raped by demons, I know I'm not living already.
Okay,
I just want to see how long I can
Let's
last.
be completely honest. If
just
something like that were to happen, we'd all be fucking dead within like 10 minutes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I you know what? I'll run that gauntlet.
Okay,
Brock Lesnar got it on lock.
It depends.
Well, like Strange
He'll
Journey.
save us.
Him and his sword tattoo.
It depends what type of apocalypse it is.
Well, yeah. So like in Strange
Demonic
Journey,
apocalypse.
I told you the law route in Strange Journey.
Uh-huh.
In Chaos, what happens is that it's just you and the Chaos dude like buddying up
Right.
in a dense jungle with like animals and demons in it.
What is this? The stand?
I don't know.
Well, what's
Stephen King
what's
reference.
Neutral? Neutral. I don't know. I didn't.
Isn't it like reset?
You start with the black guy in the game. I don't know.
Oh,
Black guys
that's
are
the right
Strange
route.
Journey?
Yeah.
Black guys are neutral apparently.
Yeah. And I think he becomes like the Uber Gestalt, whatever that even is. And I don't know what happens.
Something cool.
It's some space bullshit.
It's like the ultimate something in German. That's what it is.
Well, a Gestalt is like the sum of the parts of the sum or something.
Is it?
Yeah, like I learned about it when I was
part of the sum of the whole.
like a Gestalt is when
Part
you
of the
see
ship.
a whole element and then your mind starts to pick apart the small parts
Yeah,
of
an
it.
organized whole that is perceived as more than the sum of its parts. So the ultimate.
Yeah, the Uber Gestalt. Yeah.
Yeah. The ultimate organized whole.
Look up, or I'll look it up on my phone. I'll show you guys what he looks like. The Uber Gestalt.
The Gestalt. Anyways, depending on the apocalypse, I think Derrick would survive because he has good cardio. He was in cross country.
I had good cardio, but I don't really anymore.
So does the rapture count as the apocalypse?
That's one of them.
Yeah.
So what are the others?
There's zombie apocalypse.
Floods.
Oh, I would fucking kill
ecological.
for a zombie apocalypse.
Here's the Uber Gestalt.
Oh my god, it's Terry Crews.
What?
From Strange Journey.
That is the suavest motherfucker.
Yeah.
He has no pupils.
Nice.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
hold
fine.
on.
That's okay.
Dude,
That's Rage.
yeah.
Oh shit,
That's Rage X.
Yeah.
I don't.
Uber rage.
It's a character from The Best Friends.
Oh, okay.
He's
The Rage of Africa.
He's the
Africa.
antithesis to Zubaz.
Okay.
Can you feel the storm?
The storm. The the storm.
Yeah, Order of the Storm.
Storm
Yeah.
feelers.
Yeah.
Storm feelers.
But fuck, like so.
Zombie
So,
apocalypse.
okay, so we got the rapture, zombie apocalypse,
And there's
Nuclear
two types of
fallout.
zombie apocalypse.
the infection and the actual. Like,
Yeah, there's like slow zombie, where
Magic and infection.
Yeah, magic and virus. Where virus where they're really fast.
Fuck either of those, dude.
And magic where they're just like they're super slow, like Night of the Living Dead
So
zombies.
hold on, does Resident Evil? Which one does Resident Evil count as? Because that was technically an infection, but they're slow moving zombies.
It's like a mix of
Except
both.
Oh yeah.
I feel like
No.
it's even above infection because it's got like the special.
What kind of zombies though? We talking about Resident Evil 4 zombies?
Left
No,
4
no,
Dead.
Those are
that's
zombies.
infected.
That's
No, those
infected.
are
Yeah, you're
infected
right.
parasites.
Yeah, you're right.
Zombie is you die and just.
Basically, I'm Night of the Living Dead. And
Leon,
then,
you have to fuck my sister.
Jesus, dude.
Night of
Keep
the
the
Living
Redfield family
Dead,
alive.
and like 28 days later.
Oh shit.
Look, the
Night of
second,
the Living Dead.
the second.
Well, I wasn't asking you to
No,
pick.
but I'm telling you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Wait,
Fuck
what
that shit.
wasn't in Night of the Living Dead? Wasn't there a thing like if you die anywhere, you become a zombie from
Yeah.
any cause?
Yeah, because it's magic.
Yeah.
The second I hear any like news of some
But 28 days doesn't have that.
of some
That's like
zombie
bite you or
apocalypse,
yeah,
I'm
get something
killing
in you.
myself.
Yeah.
I am not living through that. That's fucked.
Fucking weak.
I am weak. I don't care.
You can at least kill a few zombies to help someone else out.
Fuck that.
Sacrifice
These people
yourself.
haven't helped me. Up that.
And see, this is where it comes back. It's like in terms of the law.
You're gonna kill
ending,
yourself and become a zombie and then start fucking killing people.
You're actively choosing the chaos route in that scenario.
Of course, I'd be the Uber zombie. I'd absorb them all. I'd be like
Absorb them all.
like,
Okay,
kinda,
so
yeah,
then there's a
kinda.
nuclear apocalypse, right?
Fallout.
Yeah.
Fallout.
I'd try to kill. I tried to
SMG4.
kill myself. I would try to kill myself as fast as possible. I wouldn't want to live.
But then
through that
there's
either.
What is wrong with you, man? Where's your will?
I just need a reason.
there's realistic. Jesus Christ.
He has been like this for as long as I've known him.
You know what?
That's
Probably
life.
You know what? That's fine. That's
Probably
100%
longer.
fine.
Okay, so anyways, there's like realistic nuclear apocalypse where it's just like nearly everyone's dead.
Right.
And then there's unrealistic where nearly everyone's
Fallout.
dead and we've got like mutants and monsters
not
roaming
gonna- that's not-
around.
Okay, if
If it's
that's,
that one, I'm also killing myself.
no, if it's that one, I might want to like wait it out, see. how
That's
things
like
go.
harder. That's harder than slow zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but you get to see some sick ass mutants.
You're gonna see some sick
What?
ass
You
slow
want-
zombies.
Do you want to become like a
Fight a
slave
fucking
master
Deathclaw?
for mutants?
Hell
I
yeah,
want to fight a
dude.
Deathclaw.
If I had a weapon.
Anyways,
Try.
and then there's robot apocalypse like Terminator.
That's scary.
I'm killing myself. I cannot.
No,
I cannot outwork a machine.
is
I cannot
something-
outlive a machine. I cannot outthink a machine.
Matrix is
there
technically
no
that
fucking
too.
survival.
If
the
they could
entire
Christian
series,
Bale can do it.
the entire series is unrealistic. How do they not know they're there?
If
What?
they could,
They just fucking look. That's all they need to do.
If they
Look at the
could-
heat movement inside the fucking little vessel that they're in. There they are.
Wait, which
Machines
type of
produce
Terminator
heat,
are you
what are you
talking
talking
about? T-800, C-1000?
yeah,
all of
machines
them.
produce heat.
Machines produce heat.
No, I'm talking about like the humans. How can they not see that
Oh,
the humans
oh.
are there?
Because he'll be back.
Fuck you.
James Cameron's a hack. Fuck you, James Cameron. Go back to the Marianas Trench. Fuck you.
Oh, but
go
hold
back
on.
and find the bar.
T2
He's
is
tough
treasure.
enough to survive the Marianas
Yeah, T2 is
Trench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
He dug the trench.
He
Filled it up.
he dragged his dick through the water, and that's what made the Marianas Trench. But
Is Matrix technically a robot apocalypse movie?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you said
Yeah, technically it is.
So you said
In that one, you don't get a choice.
you said fuck James
You don't
Cameron,
get to
but then
kill
you
yourself,
admitted he has a
'cause they
huge
get you.
dick.
Yeah.
No, because
Unless it's like in the
It's like a
beginning.
mutual
in the beginning,
understanding.
have you seen the Animatrix, right?
No, I haven't.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah!
So
Dude,
the
that Animatrix is
Animatrix
awesome.
explains the origin of how that apocalypse came about.
Isn't
Yes.
it basically like 9?
there's a war.
In a sense.
In a sense.
We created the AI. The AI wanted rights. It's essentially Detroit. We said no. The robots were like, okay, cool, fuck you, and they killed everybody except for a couple of stragglers, right? So then, as for the robots to continue generating their super polluted ass factories, they
They make ass.
Yeah, it produced
They do.
it produced enough fart clouds to where we can't see
Yeah,
the
that's
sun
right.
They
anymore.
figured out how to grow ass.
So they created
Homegrown
Robots taking
ass.
asses from trees.
yeah, so they created the
That's
artificial
a ripe
humans.
ass right there.
They created the artificial humans to generate enough electricity to fucking
sustain themselves.
To sustain
Yeah,
the robot
okay,
factories.
I know that.
Yeah, so that's how that works out. So if the robot apocalypse, if we're going Matrix, then yeah, we're fucked. If we go Skynet, we may or may not have a chance to.
No,
put
we're
on
fucked. We are fucked.
If
Bro,
we have a
robot
chosen one in that
apocalypse-
apocalypse,
There is no
robot-
chosen one.
so then it's Matrix.
In the new movie, there's a new chosen one all of a sudden.
Because Sarah Connor decided that she was tired of everybody's reiteration of her bullshit. And she's the
It
best.
just needs to end.
Sarah Connor's cool.
Sarah Connor's the fucking best.
I
She's
heard
pretty
the
good.
Sarah Connor Chronicles was bad though.
It was terrible.
pretty
Cliff
shit.
note, when you said like Detroit,
Yeah.
every time someone mentions Detroit Become Human and they just say Detroit, I think of whatever they're talking about going on in actual Detroit right now.
Like
because
like
it's
like
so
you
weird.
think of they took my porch when I was asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't
You can't have
in
nothing in
Detroit.
Detroit.
The robots took my porch.
Yeah, or just yeah, sure.
That's how they kill us all. They just let us fall and break our necks.
It's the perfect
Our
way to do
necks.
it.
Look, okay,
Detroit
with the
is
robot
the-
apocalypse, there's a higher chance for someone to like sew me into a robot suit.
You
So
don't get that chance.
there's
Where you
like
want to
a-
be Sam Worthington in
there's
Salvation?
like a 3% chance, 3% extra chance for that to happen.
Okay, you'll have that for a week. and
Where are
then
you
you'll be
getting these
bored of
numbers
it.
from?
It's in my noggin.
You'll be bored within a week of that, and then you'll just want to kill yourself.
No,
You,
'cause
you
you
keep
just
on talking
rewrite
about how you don't
programming.
want to be immortal. This will make you immortal.
You don't want to be
But
immortal.
I'll have a robot suit. Yeah, I don't want to be immortal, dude.
What?
I want to be immortal.
All of my friends and family would die out before me. I don't want that.
Fuck 'em. You get to live forever. You can have infinite amount of friends.
Have you read Phoenix?
No.
Yeah, of course you haven't, you fucking uncultured
No,
swine.
I don't know
You
anything
wanna know
about
what
River
happened?
Phoenix. I know nothing
Right
about
there
that
with the
man.
Chance on this one.
Yeah, see, I don't want
I
to see all
probably
my
would,
friends
too.
and family die.
Well, depends. Do
Consistently,
you know
too.
what happened to Zostelamel?
Fuck him.
No. You guys are saying like foreign words at me and it's making me scared.
So hold on. What type of immortality are we talking about here?
Like you can die
I
from a
stay young
gunshot.
forever.
You stay young forever, so are we doing like vampiric immortality?
I
or
stay
just
young
immortality?
forever. If I get my head blown off, it regenerates right back.
No, that's too powerful.
Oh, so
You're
like
not
you
powerful
cannot
enough.
die at all.
I can't die at all. Like,
Unless you
You're basic.
destroy
You're
your
a basic
atoms.
vampire. You're like
He
a ghoul.
becomes Steven by that point.
Steven?
Steven Universe?
No, maybe.
Maybe.
No, Steven, like
talk
fucking
about
from SMT.
Oh yeah.
He's by that point. He has the ability to see the Exum, and he becomes the most powerful being in the universe.
He's
I want
literally
to
playing
be
40
there.
chess.
yeah.
I want to be there to see the heat death of the universe.
I don't want that shit.
That's
And then when that happens, I'll just
then
go
you'll-
like this.
No, you'll
I'll
live
bundle
through it.
myself up and I'll wait for the next Big Bang
No,
to happen.
Well, hold on.
the heat of the universe
But you'll live through
probably
it.
would
You
vaporize
you'll
your
stop
atoms, so you probably
thinking
would
if you're
die with
floating
No,
it.
I'd
in
come back.
space.
I come back. That's how
Ah.
strong
But
it
where
is.
does your
That's-
mental sanity
That's
stop?
the most intense orgasm was right when the heat death of the universe happens.
Do you feel
death?
pain?
I'm gonna say no for the sake of this.
Okay, so then.
Wow, Caleb, this is your power
Like
fantasy, huh?
like Claire from Heroes, except you can't die.
Okay, so then after the world ends, how long are you waiting until the next Big Bang?
Billions and
Until the
billions
next Big
and
Bang. As
trillions.
long-
How
would
do
not
you
be
stay
able to
sane?
mentally, like, cognitively think.
Your mortal
after
mind
that.
I'll just
cannot
sleep.
comprehend that.
You can't sleep for that long.
Sure I can.
You go insane, dude.
You
After
would actually go insane.
only after like
That's fine.
200
We're being
years, you
realistic.
probably
You're just
would.
going, yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
shit, I'll do
sure.
it.
Yeah,
Hold on,
okay,
first off, we're talking about immortality.
No,
it doesn't
yeah,
There's
matter.
nothing to be okay, you
You're
want
above
realistic
gods.
immortality? Upload me into a computer.
No, you can't have that. It's too much power.
Transcendence? Ugh, that's a
I'll
bad
do it, and then
movie.
when the
He
computer
would become Skynet.
and when the yeah, that's it. That's it. I would be the robot apocalypse.
No, he would,
And you caused Chance to kill himself. You wouldn't get to him.
I
He'd
turned
kill-
into
he'd do it first.
I got it.
He'd
I
be
would-
Am from fucking.
I was gonna say that's exactly what I was gonna say. I turned
but
into
I'd
Am.
be the only fucking one in his thing
No.
that just constantly kills me, regenerates me.
I turned into Am and I'd fucking kidnap all four of you.
Whatever, I'm willing to
Because I'm-
die anyway, so get
I'm
fucked.
lonely.
I'd kill myself.
That's-
Fuck that.
You can't.
No, he's Am. He won't let you.
Turn me into a blob already, please.
No, as
He's
long as I
Am,
can
he
be
won't let
the
you.
monkey knuckle dragger with the big dick, I'm fine.
Oh,
The one who can only communicate in like
Yeah, he's the only one that gets laid.
what's Gorm? That's his name.
Yeah,
No.
he gets laid.
It's
No.
Benny.
was that Nimdar?
Benny.
Benny.
It's Benny.
Benny.
Yeah, he's the only one that gets laid.
Well, you're clearly
Wait,
Doc.
wait, wait.
I don't even know what you guys
When
are
did
talking
he get-
about.
He gets laid?
In the book, he's the only one that sleeps with the
Oh,
only
oh,
female.
no.
They
in-
all,
in the-
no,
it's all of them.
They all
Is
get
it?
laid.
It's all
Yes,
of them.
they all get laid. It's just she likes the one with the bigger dick the
Then
most.
yeah, I get more chances.
Well, no, it's not. She likes.
It's just a thing that happens.
You're the alpha.
No, it's like,
Exactly.
no,
I'm a fucking Zeta. I'm a Zeta in real life, so I want to be an alpha.
I don't think you realize how dark it actually is.
No,
It's
I have no mouth is fucking
it's
terrible.
Am
It
it's
is.
Am forces them all to rape her because she's like a rape survivor.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because they
see, it's
I don't
been,
like
it's been
to
a long
retract-
time.
Harlan
since
Ellison
I-
writes some dark ass shit.
I'm
It's
just
been a long
saying I
time
want
since
to be
I've-
the one with the biggest dick. That's it. Anything
I
that
forgot
happens
about
after
that
that is out
shit.
of my
Yeah.
control.
Wait, okay,
Let
so
me
wait,
preface
so
this.
if I'm Am, who's the Chinese and the Russian computers? No,
You're
it can't be
both?
anyone in this room. Parker would probably be one of them.
I don't. Even, you're looking at me like I know what you're
forgot
talking
that
about.
rape shit.
I don't know this
Fuck.
No,
book.
he wouldn't. Parker
That's actually like a quarter of the story.
Yeah.
I know.
Parker wouldn't be one of the machines. He'd be.
Oh, he'd be on the moon colony.
Was that?
No, he'd be reduced to. He'd be turned into
I'm
like
gonna take a
goblin.
piss.
Okay.
Let's keep it going.
Well, because
little
the only
conflict.
exposure I've had to that
How
was
long are we
when
trying to
Wooly,
go?
Pat and Wooly played it.
Hour and a half.
Read the short story.
But I haven't read the
Like
story.
50 minutes.
Ted's the main
almost.
character, surprisingly.
Okay. What, Ted?
Yeah.
Oh.
The first time I read this was like a weird recreation with like Team Fortress 2 characters, and then I read the actual one and it's like, wow, it's no.
Anyways, to like for you, Derek, the way the story ends,
Oh shit!
the I have no mouth and I must scream
Yeah.
ending is the canon ending. Like they don't make it out.
No, they don't.
And it's
no.
like what ends up happening is like Ted somehow manages to kill all of them.
Okay.
And then before he can kill himself, I guess he was distracted, but he was like
Stop.
goop, and Ted becomes
Weird goo
the
creature.
the goo creature.
And he has no mouth, but he wants to scream.
There's a goo creature?
So what are
I
you
forget
doing
about
that caused you to read this out of interest?
I watched Matt and
Pat and Wooly.
I watched Pat and Wooly play
Played the
I Have
adventure
Enough
game.
and I'm with Scream, and I was like, okay, cool. So I like found the story online and I read it and I was like, wow, this is really fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up more Harlan Ellison shit, and then I found out about like a boy and his dog,
Yeah.
which is what Fallout is based off of.
Yep.
And I was like, wow, this is really fucked up. And I went to Half Price Books and I found like an anthology of his, and I got it.
Oh, shit.
Read through all of them, and I was like, wow, this guy's really good. Because he's not just like a sci-fi horror writer. He's literally like tier 2 Stephen King, where he does a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Except less cocaine, more coherence.
Yo, but those
Yep.
campaign stories are lit though.
Are you telling me Maximum Ride's a good movie?
Maximum.
There's a movie. There's a
Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you said Maximum Ride. Like, we're talking about James Patterson now.
Yeah, we're talking about James Patterson. That's
Are
a
you
different
telling
story.
me? You telling me that was a good movie? Sentient Cars.
You mean Herbie? Fully Loaded?
You mean Cars?
Monster Truck.
You mean Owen Wilson as Ka-Chow?
Stephen King.
That's his name now.
Stephen King
fuck, I
himself
grabbed my
even said like I
Give
don't
me a
fucking remember most of that.
And that's fine.
He was.
That's fine. Have you
Maximum
seen,
Ride.
have you like read or seen anything about Pet Cemetery or even fucking It for that matter?
I watched the original.
No. Do you know the book?
No.
I
I
owned
know
the
that
book
there's
for a
a
very short
child
time when I
orgy.
was young.
Yeah.
I know that.
The way that
That's
book
insane.
is written is so fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's literally like
Dude,
Adult,
this
kid,
is like
adult,
the
kid,
fifth
adult, kid.
podcast that you and I have been on where we talk about it.
I mean, it's relevant.
It is.
I haven't seen
It's
any
really
of them. I
strange
should probably
that,
see
that,
some
that
of them.
Stephen King was like flat out
You
like,
don't
yeah,
like
let's just
gore.
I do
He
like
was
horror.
kind of drugged up at it.
I don't
let's just have
like.
a kid orgy in here.
I mean, it's the
What
entire.
the fuck?
Probably because he's fucked
Yeah,
up in there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He's, probably,
It?
he's super fucked up.
That's an It.
Yeah.
In the book.
In the book.
Yeah, I
They
knew
wouldn't
about that.
dare do that in the
Then I'm
movie.
kind of glad I didn't finish the book.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but the entirety of it is supposed to be like a story of growing up,
Yeah, I know.
right? So that is a sign of growing up, though it's completely fucked up.
Yeah.
It's absolutely just not okay.
Like the blood pact in the movies was honestly way better.
Yeah, I mean, granted, everybody's getting herpes, but besides that, or some type of
the fuck
blood
is that shit?
AIDS. There we go.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, shit is.
It was the 50s. There's no AIDS in the 50s.
It says you.
The government didn't introduce that yet to kill off the gays.
Anything made in the 70s is like
Doesn't
automatic.
exist.
It's fucked up.
Unless
Right.
it's like your funky music you like.
Including people.
Well, yeah, funky music is.
But yeah, but it's not like if you read like The Stand, or even the Dark Tower series, like those are really good books, and they're honestly dark.
Too bad the Dark Tower movie kind of sucked.
Don't get me started. You want to see me fucking get super angry at how much time I wasted on not time wasted reading the books, but watching that movie after being really excited.
Shit.
Yeah.
I knew from jump, as soon as I did not see two of the characters that are three of the characters that are essential to that fucking movie not show up, and I had to deal with. Don't get me wrong, Idris Elba is
Idris Elba's
fucking
fantastic.
Roland Deschain. It's fine, though it
The
doesn't
gunslinger.
make sense because there's legitimately a character named Susanna Dean in that who is a crippled, and by crippled I mean paraplegic, cut off at the knees, black woman who has multiple personality disorder that is cussing out the two white characters, calling them white honkies, and they ruin that by not having by not having
It
Roland be
exists.
white.
Oh.
Had nothing to do with it.
Oh.
But Roland is supposed to be white. His family is the descendant of Arthur Eld, who is King Arthur from the legend, right? And during Roland's journey, he goes through a magical portal door that leads him to this woman named Susanna Dean, who no, not Susanna Dean. I forget what her name was, but Susanna, essentially who she becomes. And she has a split personality between a nice woman and a woman who hates white people. So they missed that opportunity. Which, granted, it's like, okay, I understand racism's not a thing, but we have, like, everybody's high-fiving in the movie Roots and shit. You know what I'm just saying. I'm black, by the way.
You've said that on every single podcast.
Have to
you've
make
been on.
sure people
Yeah,
are
so is-
ignorant.
So is Ryan. He just has
Okay.
to go.
Yep. I'm just saying, but it's like that. They cutting stuff out like that. Don't get me wrong.
Is she not a character?
She's
movie
not
at
in the
all?
movie. Her and another character are not in the movie whatsoever.
I think that no matter what, adaptions of
Fuck Hollywood.
adaptions of other media, whether it's a movie or even a book or a video game or whatever, need to be as close to the source material as possible.
Absolutely.
It never will.
You know what movie?
They try. Movies have to be made to pander to the
I
lowest common
disagree with
denominator
that to an extent.
They absolutely have to.
I think the closer it is, the better. Except there might be some exceptions.
There are, I will say yes for the most part, but there are certain elements you will find in some media that don't work well in other media.
Like
Right.
like
That's what I'm
child
saying,
orgies.
Yeah, like
That's what
Well,
he said,
okay.
as possible.
As possible.
As
Okay,
possible.
there you go.
So that's what he said.
Okay.
But like for instance, like for the Dark Tower, it literally goes book 1, right? Or it has actually no, it starts off at book 4.
Like
Nice.
Star Wars style.
No. Okay, hold on.
Or did he write it intentionally? Hey, before.
No.
The
So,
gunslinger-
because like
Are you saying the
something-
movie
the
started?
movie starts
Yeah.
actually at book 3, actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
It starts at book 3, but it gives off the plot lines of book 1, and then skips book 2, 4, 5, and 6, and just doesn't even have the Dark Tower in it. It's literally.
So it's called the Dark Tower.
It's
and
called the Dark Tower.
And not once the Dark. Does the Dark Tower show
it
up?
has it in there, but the problem is they bring plot lines from all the other movies, minus like actually all of it. And it's like, okay, so we have Roland, we have the kid Jake, we have gunslingers in their backstory, we have the man in black who is Rick Flag, aka Walter O'Dim. They have the Dark Tower, as I mentioned. They have the
Is it Matthew McConaughey in that movie?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Which he plays the Man in Black fine. He's a good person to play that character.
Okay.
They have the
You got a
the
ghoulish face.
lines owe the rainbows, which is essentially these glass orbs that have these powers that represent the rainbows and shit like that.
The Langoliers.
Sounds pretty gay.
It is. And then they have these things called like the breakers and all this shit, and the towers that all the pillars that connect each one of the worlds that connect to every Stephen King universe.
That's fucking rad.
The Shining.
Yeah.
That power is what there's like an entire book in the Dark Tower series that has that specific.
I remember reading something.
You know Salem's Lot, the movie or the book?
No.
There's a book called Salem's Lot where Stephen King's essentially talking about vampires and all this shit, right?
Okay.
One of the main character in that shows up in the Dark Tower as a character, and it tells you his story after that book happens.
That's cool.
Yeah, like they have this entire universe that legitimately Hollywood could sit there and make $1 million off of, and they fucked it up on the first movie.
That's how I felt when the Aragon movie came out.
Yeah, I bet.
Aragon is fucking right for that shit, and they fucked it up.
Yep.
That was a garbage movie.
It was horrible.
Terrible.
Jeremy
The game
Irons
was bad,
Jeremy
too.
Irons is awesome though. Jeremy Irons
was
Rom
good.
was perfect casting.
The acting was good. I mean, in the books, it describes him as being like a feeble old man with incredibly long white hair and a long beard. He's Gandalf, basically.
Yeah. But
and
he's
then,
super
then
tough.
you get this like suave, like middle-aged
Silver Fox.
the Silver Fox Brit.
Pewter frosted.
Also, the end credit song bothers me. It's like it's keep holding on. Like keep holding on, and I'm
I forget.
Don't do it.
I need to go back and look at that. I don't
What's,
remember being described as that.
It's
Being described that
21%.
way.
yeah, it's like in the very beginning. I didn't catch it until like my
should've
third.
tried to
read.
do that
Oh, okay. I
last
need to go
night.
back. I
I
know the
didn't
whole
know. I
series
didn't open my
now.
laptop.
It's
But I
literally-
recently found the
It's like
third book.
it's like a sentence. How the
A
fuck are you
sentence.
gonna kill the Razak in the first movie when they don't even die till what, like the third book?
They don't die until the third book.
Yeah.
They don't die until the beginning of the third book.
So what,
Because-
what do you think their plan was? Like, like how do we're gonna cut out what, like 3/4 of the book that includes them?
Also, they don't
I mean-
look anything
I
like
mean,
the Razak in
let's
the
be
book.
honest.
The
Let's be
Razak in the
honest.
book are like bug like strange clawed, even bug
Yeah, they got, like,
creatures, beaks and shit, and they got
And they
like,
ride their parents.
and they ride their parents, and and then
Non-sexually, of course.
Not-
It's like
but-
no,
like a
the
koala.
parents are
Right,
giant
great.
bats.
yeah, the,
Yeah,
the,
that's, I'm
parents
not
are giant
changing
fucking
my
bats.
face.
okay, so like
Weird.
The
Lithoblaka.
the Lithoblaka.
Lithoblaka.
The Razak when they're like adolescents, they are like humanoid and they've got like the 3-digit hands with claws and they've got like beaks and like
They're
huge,
elites?
huge bug eyes. But as they grow like
They go huge.
to look like a mount, where they get like their arms become legs and their necks like grow out,
Mm-hmm.
and then they
They
become
become giant-
like
they
big.
become giant bats.
They become like big flying bats with like horse legs that also have claws.
Whoa.
Sounds bizarre.
But anyway,
as shit.
but in the
It's
yeah,
weird.
they're
I know,
fucking,
they're really
fucking
cool.
weird. The Razak are weird but cool.
Yeah, that
but in the
sounds
movie
weird.
they're just like hooded figures.
And they've got worm tongues,
They got worm like
sick.
like a bird mouth.
and they can talk.
Yeah.
They don't talk in the movie.
I don't know.
Nope,
So
they go-
so here's like the weirdest thing, right? So you can have this really just the podcast is all over the place.
Great.
Yeah. It's just again content.
Yeah.
Stop talking about content. You're breaking the
You're
fourth
not my
wall.
real dad.
Or
Well,
your
that's all
fake
you've
dad.
got.
No, so there are movies, right, where it's like
25%.
it's a multiple like book series.
We're getting
right?
there.
Like maybe
there's a
Slowly.
I think I
Tomorrow?
talked about the book series once. The what was it?
I'm
The
free
Dark
tomorrow.
Hunter series. It's like it's
not.
a romance. Fucking,
The Shadowhunters?
Not the Shadowhunters.
Not like
the Dark
the
Hunters.
City of Bones or whatever?
No. It's more. It's like I love the author. I love the story.
I'm sorry,
It's more
what-
gayer than that.
Which intellectual property are we doing right now?
The Dark Hunters. It's a book series.
Okay.
Anyway. So I got into the book series by reading her, the author's teen novels, where it's talking about one character. Yeah, shut your fucking mouth. That talks about one character in that it's an alternate universe that he loses his mom and he's half demon, and so he goes off the deep end and essentially destroys the world. Right?
Okay.
So as you're reading those
Off to a
novels,
strong start.
was she accidentally drop kicked that thing into a puddle of acid at the end of that series. It's terrible. I love her work, but that was terrible.
That's also how I felt about Ericon.
Yeah. So then I go back and I start reading the mainline novels. Right. By the way, tons of sex in that book. Wasn't ready for it, but I was already like 5 books deep, and we're already here now.
Hey, there's like 50 novels with Fabio
Like, everyone
shirtless
else is
on it.
deep
So
too.
Hey.
it's,
But I read the book and like the stories, and there were certain characters and shit that were super interesting. And like, okay, I'm reading the book. Character shows up. Okay, is this motherfucker getting a book? When's he getting a book? And I just kept going. But it's like that entire series spans over like 30 books long, right?
Nice.
You can't really make a movie off that. You can probably make a TV show. It would work better, right? But then they can go ahead and make The Hobbit into 3 movies.
3 movies.
Yep.
How?
what was with those
Money.
stupid
Why
fucking
can't they make
those
The Dark Tower was Stephen King's fucking magnum opus, and they legitimately
Magnum
handed
opus.
it.
Isn't it like 7 books long?
It's
His
7 books
magnum
long. They
anus.
held
Magnum Anus.
magnum anus, and they held his hand and then threw him in traffic.
Ignorance for the source material and just bad people to do the job, I guess.
We talked about this
It's
when
not-
we talked
it's-
about Star Wars.
It's not just
You're right.
ignorance. It
I'm
is.
still-
It is.
We're good.
Uh,
We're good.
That just
I'm trying to
pisses
think of
me
a certain
off,
word
'cause
to
it's
describe
Not
such a
taking
good
care of the
story,
property well
and it's
enough.
not
Well, it's like you don't
it's
don't
not
care
giving
about
its
it.
due
There's a certain word I'm
justice.
trying to think of, but
The new movie's gonna
Neglect.
Dr. Sleep?
No,
neglect.
the new
Sure, we'll go
Star
with that.
Or
yeah,
not
that's
the
gonna
fans of
It's
the
gonna be
series.
fucking terrible.
Isn't J.J. Abrams
Was
on
it,
it?
Doing
they
it?
just they don't care. They didn't
not
care
the
about
same
it.
thing.
They're just looking for money. Thought, hey, let's slap a name onto this thing and
Right,
make money.
yeah.
Like half the fucking things that come out that are based off properties, they just slap a name on a thing and make
That's
money.
what I kind of mean by ignorance is like not actually reading the books and like figuring out like how you're gonna make this into a thing. They're just like, oh, this looks like a thing. Let's kind of
And then when
make
you
it.
get really good at
like that.
good adaptations, people like it.
Which is why Pacific Rim 2 is fucking garbage.
Yeah,
Absolutely
but that's
terrible.
just meant
That's
to be
not
schlock.
that's not an
Yeah,
adaptation.
I know, but-
is it?
But one's great.
1 was fantastic. 2 was terrible. It's
One
One
was
was
really-
terrible. What
One
are you
was-
talking about?
Ooh.
1 was Pacific. The original Pacific Rim is a dumb movie, but it's one of the movies that you watch where you don't like think about it. Because first off, giant
So are
robots
you
would never
telling me
work.
that you thought in the second one then?
Okay, say, because if you're not supposed to think about it, why are you getting upset at the second one? If
Yeah.
that's
Because the
also
second
case?
one is
The second one's
what
offensive to
they
people
do-
who even don't think.
yeah, exactly.
I like the art.
What did it do? Insult your mom? What happened?
No, it's
So what you're telling me is that like Adelia Rose was offended at Pacific Rim 2?
yes.
I like the
Little-
art. fight
little-
scene,
It was
that
a completely
You know,
like
Adelia Rose is the little alien chick, right?
Yeah, the Progerian.
Yeah.
the Progerian. Pacific Rim 2 was a Chinese made movie. It was made for the Chinese market. You know, one of the main characters is Chinese. The Japanese girl from the first movie gets killed off really early on. The entire reason for the
Spoilers.
kaiju- it's a shitty movie. The entire reason for the
Shitty
kaiju.
spoilers.
The entire reasons for the kaiju. Sorry, spoilers. The entire reason for the kaiju being there is that Mount Fuji exists.
So they can
Yeah,
blow,
what does that mean?
blow themselves up in Japan,
They-
and their blood will
their blood
react
is
with the ring
toxic.
of fire and
Yeah.
blow up the world.
Because Japan exists, the world is fucked. That's basically it.
Why did they want to blow up the world?
The Chinese girl
They don't give a
saves
reason.
the whole
No, not even
the
like
world.
a terraforming thing.
At the
Like
end.
they implied in the first one.
Yeah, no, didn't even.
I think she helps.
It's fucking terrible.
If she wasn't there, it would I don't know who
Okay,
would do it.
so I don't know how.
And what is it with the little girl being able to build a Jaeger out of nowhere in her garage that no one stumbled upon for no reason?
It was tiny.
That doesn't mean it was tiny
It was the
to
size of
regular
it was
Jaegers.
like the size of like 2 cars, not,
But it's
not
still
a
huge,
skyscraper.
though. How did nobody in L.A. not just stumble in some drunken, shit-filled rampage and thought, oh, giant robot?
Because there's this
They were
thing
drunk
called
and they were
giant
like-
fucking kaiju attacking most of the planet.
But if John Boyega's character has enough time to party all the time, then surely some random crackhead has enough time to walk into some random fucking warehouse.
He's too worried about getting more crack.
No, Oreos. He likes Oreos, remember?
Yeah, Oreos.
It's product placement.
Pacific Rim 2 I was so disappointed.
Okay, so here's the real question. You ready
I like
for
John
this?
Boyega.
What's the...
Were you disappointed with Power Rangers?
Not exactly.
It was okay.
Why not? The movie was terrible.
Cause it with what they had, they did what they could with it, and it was.
What does that mean?
No, it's because Power Rangers had, like, compared to Sentai, Power Rangers here is, like, sort of shitty.
Oh, no, it's not sort of shitty.
It's pretty shitty.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
Chance had low expectations.
I had
That's my
barely any
theory.
expectations going into seeing Power Rangers, and I came out with it going.
But then when Pacific Rim 2 came out, you had high
I
expectations.
had high
So
expectations.
then that's your problem. Don't ever have high expectations
Pacific
for
Rim
anything.
2 made the robots way too fast. It was almost like an anime. It was like a super robot. It was like a super robot show.
Well, I mean,
The original one was more.
But they're
like
super
real.
robots.
No, to be fair, they did kind of hint at that in the first one with the most recent model of,
Yeah, but
of the
these
Jaegers
are
being
like-
super fast.
These are like that times like
You feel like-
five. The movie there's like a 10-year gap, and they like jumped like technology 50 fucking years.
So I think your problem is
Because
that...
before you continue, I was gonna say perhaps they jumped technology because during those 10 years they weren't being attacked by giant monsters.
that's true.
I think your
And their giant
problem,
monsters
though...
weren't
Get fucked.
destroying their shit.
I think your problem is if it was an anime, you expect it to be fast, but since it's real life
It was
shots, you
trying to be
you
realistic.
expect the punches and stuff to have a lot of weight to them.
and
Fuck
they
that. Have
they
you not
didn't.
seen Big O?
I don't know what that is.
The man has
oh,
a pile bunker attached to his arm.
I have not seen Big O, but I know of Big O.
Something about tomatoes.
Fucking Roger the
Have
Negotiator.
you not seen Big O?
No, I haven't.
Fucking children.
We have come to terms. Is that what it was?
Huh?
Isn't that Roger the Negotiator?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the dude, the suave ass Bruce Wayne looking motherfucker
Yeah.
with a giant robot.
We have come to terms.
That thing has pile bunkers attached to his arms.
I was just a huge fan.
Blow up
He
an
has like-
island.
Okay.
I was just a huge
He
fan
has,
of
he
the
has like a
first,
fucking
the first Pacific Rim.
chest cannon. He has to anchor himself to the ground. And
Fuck,
yeah, that's what he does. Yeah,
It's amazing.
I've seen some stuff. Not
But then
a
we
whole
have
lot.
like, don't get me wrong. Again, I'm not a big fan of robot and mecha anime. Gurren Lagann's an exception because that shit obviously just does not count by the end of that series.
No,
Promare
it
counts.
doesn't.
Huh?
Promare
I haven't
counts.
watched
Promare
Promare yet.
counts, and
I
that's
haven't watched
fine.
Promare yet.
You gotta see
I
that.
have not.
Gotta.
That's fine.
Promare
It's Trigger.
On the list. On the list.
Trigger. It's Trigger. But like
I like Code
compared to
Geass.
like, don't get me wrong. I love what mecha anime has done for the entire thing,
Uh-huh.
and what it has inspired in terms of like Sentai or even like models that people can do custom shit in video games and shit like that. Gundam is, I mean, where does that lie when in terms of like your version of a mecha?
It depends on the series.
Okay, so let's say G Gundam.
It's definitely silly, and I can definitely just. turn my
You're
brain
fine
off.
with it, right?
Yeah,
See Destiny or
absolutely.
Destiny?
I've never seen either.
Okay, that's probably good because people hate that show.
Yeah.
I've heard Wooly hates it.
I'm assuming Wing.
Wing. I've
People like
seen
Wing.
like half of Wing, and
People
it was
like Wing.
pretty good, but I just got a little bored. with
Okay,
it.
Unicorn.
Unicorn. I have the OVAs. I just haven't watched it.
Double O.
Double O. Loved it.
Okay, so
Loved it.
but in terms of the mech fighting, it was very. I mean, granted, I'm a Sakuga tard. I can admit that. For
Yeah.
But like watching that type of shit, it's like, all right, we're flying through space. The background is really obvious because we're cheap and we can get away with this.
That's
like,
sunrise.
light
That's
on.
just sunrise
And
in
then
general.
Shoot. Have you not seen Build Divers? Not Build Divers. Fuck.
I've
just
seen
Build or
every
Tri
single.
Fighters?
I've seen Try. I've seen Build.
That
I've seen
animation
Build
is
Divers.
gorgeous. And we're playing with toys. We're doing Yu-Gi-Oh shit.
I know.
I saw a Master Asia Gundam drop kick the Zaku.
I know.
Side note: his nickname for the longest time was Master Asia.
Oh, it's not Master China?
No.
We called it Master China in my group for no reason.
Ryan, how are we looking for recording time?
Bad.
We're
He's
an hour
recording.
and 7 minutes.
Oh, hour 7 minutes. Okay.
We're going for
I-
we got like a half hour.
I would like to bring up one more topic.
Okay.
Before the other topics that arise.
Before the other topics, Chance, you brought this up earlier.
Oh shit.
In terms of like entertainment and media,
Call back.
what are y'all's guilty pleasures? I can start with mine to give you guys time to think.
Guilty.
It is, and you two already know about it. It is Terrence Zanuck movies
What the fuck is that?
like Repo the Genetic Opera and Devil's
Oh.
Carnival and its sequel,
Bad.
Devil's Carnival Alleluia. Where
Bad.
I will admit
Bad.
they are bad. They are
Bad.
horrible movies. But
Motherfucker made me watch
But
Repo 40 times.
I watched it once and I felt the energy of watching it 40 times. with Chance.
That's powerful.
it's so bad, it's good. That's
No, it's so bad, it's terrible.
want to go outside.
Shiloh, you are singing that line on your
While you
balcony.
are outside. Shiloh, stop
Okay,
asking
but
what
the
the
thing is-
little glass vial is.
But the thing is,
Side
like,
drink
you're a
comes in a
theater
little
kid,
glass
man.
vial.
You're a theater kid. There's no way in hell that can be a guilty pleasure.
A theater kid, don't you mean a faggot?
No.
That's probably not picking
He
up
said
on the mic.
faggot.
I'm a band geek. Get off my nuts. I'm saying, it's
No,
like
because I can admit that there are good
Wait.
musicals, there are bad musicals. This is a bad
Cat
musical.
musical looks like a fucking train wreck. That
The
movie needs
new
to
one,
die.
new one looks scary, but the music.
Why the fuck does that
but
movie exist?
the music
Mr.
is
Mr. Mistopheles.
priceless.
That's one of the
Okay.
reasons I can't watch a lot of Disney films. Is because they have the singing parts, and it's a little hard for
Yeah,
me
you
to
just don't like musicals.
resonate.
So you-
I guess I don't.
I didn't like
That's fine.
musicals.
I probably wouldn't
as a
even
kid.
like Les Mis.
I'm okay with musicals now. I'm okay
Caleb
with
tried
it.
so hard to get me into musicals, and for a bit I was, but I just couldn't. I just wasn't.
I
didn't
can't take
stick
it
with
seriously
me.
when they're singing about like real problems, and they have these real problems, but they're singing it. I can't take it
So how,
seriously.
how
Can't
else
pay
are
my
they going to
bills.
convey to you via message that this woman is having an issue on whether or not to fuck Gaston or the Beast?
Just tell me.
No, it's too. It can't.
I want to
a
fuck
real-
that.
Do I want a real human penis?
I wanted to turn to
Or
the
a
camera.
dog knot.
Turn to the camera. Point at the
I don't
viewer.
know, but who's gonna love you? Who's gonna be by your side by the end of the night? It's not gonna be Gaston.
You don't know that?
I do know that.
He'll,
Fuck Gaston.
he'll blow his head off with fireworks.
Don't-
Yeah,
don't
there's a
fuck
good
us
reference
all.
there.
Don't fuck.
I honestly can't think of something in terms of like medium, because I don't know.
You're not a pussy.
Something that you would feel ashamed to admit to someone. But that well, you don't have to don't go that far. But maybe
Like,
something
like
that.
I'm trying to
MLP.
think.
Is that like MLP?
Never. Never in my life.
You know, I
I
don't.
fucking die
Wait,
first.
which version of
I don't
Here we
care.
go, Derrick.
I don't care
Oh
about
God!
Looks like it's Derek's turn to share. Go ahead, share with
Caleb,
us.
you son of a bitch.
You opened
set
up a
that
can
up.
of ponies.
He's a
No, we're
fucking
good.
monster. He said that.
We're it's
Nope,
it's
no,
fine.
Derek, you go and tell us.
I have a controversial opinion.
We can all like whatever we want to like. It doesn't matter.
I know, it's fine, that's fine.
Honestly
We-
speaking,
we-
there isn't really anything that I'm particularly guilty about. I watched Monster Musume. I enjoyed it immensely. It was fun.
That's fine.
There's nothing
What-
wrong with that.
What is that?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know what
okay,
that is.
No, I understand.
It's an etchy anime about
Yeah.
monster girls.
It's not.
Oh.
Yo,
no,
you
no,
ever
no, that's
wanted
not
to fuck a
etchy.
bird girl?
Sekirei is
Fuck,
etchy. I also
yes.
watched that.
No.
I
That was
don't-
also fantastic.
I don't know.
At the time, well, okay, I'm gonna elaborate. When I was like
no,
15.
no. Monster
when I was-
Musume has to be
I was
etchy
15,
because
yeah, Sekirei
yeah.
was
Monster
way
Musume,
worse.
Monster Musume is etchy because they turned the fucking covers around at Barnes and Noble now.
Oh.
You can't show that to your grandma. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That's not true at all.
You can try.
I still want that like 26-foot long Mia like pillow, like the body pillow.
26 feet?
Yeah, because
She's
she's
a
like a big ass
lamia.
snake.
Because
Oh.
she's a snake lady.
Ain't no body pillow.
That's actually kind of funny.
Size, yeah, it's
yeah,
hilarious.
no, see, I will tell you right now, I did not watch Monster Musume.
How much is that?
Too much.
It's like $200.
For 26 feet? That sounds like a deal, honestly.
You don't even need a bed at that
You can
point.
cut it up and sew it up
So
and
I
make
think
multiple
it's-
pillows.
It's weird. I don't
You
have-
mutilate your wife?
Yeah.
No, you take the cover off. You
Okay,
just do it with a pillow.
You would,
That's still a
you
part
would
of your
take the
wife.
skin off and then cut it up?
Yeah, you
Jesus.
skin
animal.
animal.
You never thought about the smell.
You evil.
So,
Gee, you
so
bitch.
to answer your question, I don't think I have anything in particular. I think I have a genre of shows that I feel like there isn't enough of, that I feel like there needs to be more of.
Go ahead.
Well, lay it on us.
I like dark magical girl shows.
Like Madoka?
Oh,
Like Madoka.
Yeah.
Like,
what's
like
that-
only
like
Madoka.
Charmed?
what's
Huh?
that one thing
No.
that you were watching
That's
or
not
you were reading?
magical.
No, because
Well,
there's a
They're
there's a-
girls and they're magical, but
And
that's
they-
not
and
magical.
they
We're
are
talking
girls.
about
Yeah,
like
please.
magical, dark, like magical girl site, or
Like Salem?
Madoka's awesome.
What's the one
Okay.
that Chance you were reading that was like zombies? You like it's like magical girls and then it slowly breaks down and it's actually like a zombie apocalypse.
no, it's not what it was.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what
School Life.
yeah.
Uh,
It wasn't even magical girls. It's just like,
But
hey,
no, no,
first.
but for instance, like I said, Madoka. Madoka, legitimately, the first 3 episodes is okay, cool. We're happy. We're magical girls. We have all these powers. Boom, shit's real. Fuck you. Magical girl souls are taken by these cute little dog alien, whatever, that is there as their life essence to support their planet. Get fucked.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Is that the one with like the girl with the yellow hair and like the girl with the pink hair?
Yeah.
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 I mean, I feel like that describes the girls in like half of anime.
Yeah. So no.
The one that everyone cosplays
it's
all the
made
time.
by the same
Girls
guy
in
who
half of
made,
anime.
I think, Psycho-Pass. If you ever.
Psychopaths is also great.
Yeah, it's made by
I
the
never
same.
watched Psycho.
Okay.
Season 2 is
then-
not
but
quite
then
as good,
there's
but
like
it's good. But
there's a
pretty good.
subsection of the Fate series, right? Called what was it, Prima Ilia, whatever.
Oh, Prisma Ilia?
Yeah. I had problems with it. It got okay by later on.
No,
It's really tough to get through. I know.
I haven't even. I've seen like clips, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this was aired.
Yeah, it was.
What?
I'm
So,
afraid to go deep into the Fate
It's
series.
scary.
Is the animation quality just bad?
No, the animation quality is
It's
actually
fine.
like
Or it's just like the subject matter?
It's the subject matter.
content.
What's going on?
It's nothing.
So I have to explain it. So I wasn't there for what they were showing. I was there for the story. I'm gonna preface that first, okay?
How dark is this?
It's not dark.
Are we gonna get demonetized?
Probably.
We're not monetized.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So we're gonna get demonetized.
Are we gonna get a channel
We're gonna
strike?
get remonetized, then
So
demonetized.
here's the deal.
Some about Epstein.
So you know you.
Oh no! Say no more. You already
Wait.
summed it up. Say no more.
What'd you say?
Well, I'm gonna explain the story regardless.
What did
So
you say,
it's-
Chance? Sorry.
I didn't say anything.
Don't worry about it.
Something,
Okay, so
something
the-
Stein, I don't know.
So the Fate series is known for having multiple universes. And
I get there's
Yes.
a laser sight coming through the window right now.
FBI, open up.
Yeah.
But no, but like so, the
That's
Fate
fine.
series has multiple like universe type shit.
Yeah.
So because it's like the Natsu-verse as it is told, like there are even series that are related but have nothing to do with, right? So there's a character in the Fate series named Ilya.
Okay.
She is part of the Irisville
Iliasville.
family,
She
full of like
She was Berserker's original.
yeah. She in the Fate Stay Night she's Berserker's master.
Okay.
So and this is like okay. So what if the entire Holy Grail War didn't happen?
You're looking at me like I know what you're talking about.
I'm doing it as all like a whole thing.
Okay, I
Well,
already
then
have issues with that. I already have issues with that continuity.
Well,
But,
then
fuck you because it doesn't matter.
I was gonna say because she wouldn't exist.
she wouldn't exist.
No.
Kanetsugu would have never met.
Kiritsugu and
what's her name? And they wouldn't have had a kid.
And his wife. No, fuck
they never
you. She
would've-
exists.
they never
wouldn't have
would've made-
happened.
She exists.
They never would have made those like homunculi to begin with.
Doesn't matter. Now they're not homunculi because it doesn't matter.
Okay.
They're humans.
Well, don't tell me what
Alternate
if.
universe. Get fucked.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Kanetsugu's. What is Kanetsugu even doing?
him and
Shooting guns,
and
being cool.
Iliasville are doing whatever. Or Irisville. They're fucking off. Going around the planets, running from somebody. There's like a secret syndicate or something.
Okay.
Happening. Nobody can really understand.
Sure.
what's going on.
Okay.
Right? So the magical school in Britain, which is composed of Lord El Muloy fucking the second, who was just Waver Velvet, who is Rider's master from Zero.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he
Okay.
and then they're doing an anime right now that explains his entire part in that. It's like a detective show.
It's a very long-winded explanation of.
It's
fate.
It's fate. It's how it is. So, anyways, he sends Rin Tosaka and her rival. I can't ever remember her name.
With the tastiest anus imaginable.
Jesus Christ, Chance. The one with the one with the purple hair.
No, the
not Sakura.
No, the girl with the
Curly.
Sakura's her sister.
Oh.
No, it's
Yeah,
the girl with the blonde girl.
I know what you're talking
Fucking-
about. She was at the end of Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah.
Which Saber?
Not Saber.
Not Saber.
Saber does show up though.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they go to Japan because they have to find these cards, which so happen to house the power of spirits in them.
Okay.
What is this?
Persona 4?
Card cap-
Essentially,
Card
It's-
capture Sakura?
Yes, yes, it is. So they have these the magical girl salves, and they can use the cards as like transformations to turn into the servants. And pretty much after like the first part of the series, shit starts getting dark, where they start adding in it's like okay, cool, the second main character is from a different universe, where
shit.
her brother is Shiro,
Nice.
and he's held in prison.
Which Shiro?
Emiya.
Yeah, Emiya.
Not Amakusa?
No.
Okay.
No, he's just for Apocrypha.
I haven't seen Apocrypha
Yeah.
yet, so don't.
It doesn't matter. Shiro is everywhere.
For context, I've only ever seen Zero Blade Works and Apocrypha.
Okay, so it's Shiro Emiya
Yeah.
from like Blade Works, right?
So like Shiro or Archer?
Shiro.
Sure. Okay.
But he has the ability to use the unlimited Blade Works. And he's used it so much
Okay.
that his body is breaking down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
why
yeah, no,
does
so
that
Shiro
happen?
the Shiro
okay.
the glass cannon.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So effectively what happens is that they go through all this bullshit. The second main character gets taken back to her universe as being held by this family that owns her. The main characters go over to that universe and try and save her to bring her back. And in the process of this, they release Shiro. And Shiro's like, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go fuck shit up now. And
Is he like evil?
No, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's trying to protect his sister.
Okay.
Right? And so they release him, and they're trying to have a final battle with the bad guys, who turns out to be some asshole from Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, but I can't remember who it was. But he becomes all super evil.
Give me Gilgamesh?
Not Gilgamesh, but Gil is in there.
Is
the
it the
priest guy?
Not Fuck.
Fuck.
What's his name?
I know what you're talking about.
It's not him.
Not
Co-
is it?
Kotamine or something like
Is
It's not Kotamine.
Okay.
Is it that fucking?
It's one of the kids from Shiro's school.
Yeah, no, I think it's
He's a
like
blue-haired asshole
Blue-haired
with
asshole.
glasses.
Oh,
I
the
just
one
call him
who,
blue-haired asshole. He gets absorbed in Unlimited Blade Works.
No, it's his
No?
friend. It looks like his friend with glasses that has him help like fix this fucking heater in the beginning. Like he's almost a nothing. That's who he looks
Oh,
like.
that
Yeah,
guy.
he looks like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
But anyways,
Weird.
but like so all the servants that are in the castle are have the ability to use these servant cards, and one of them turns into Gil. And in the process of
Did
shit
they just
happening,
win?
that card breaks,
Oh.
and actual baby Gil shows up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like baby Gilgamesh shows up, and he
Kill him now.
Like he shows up, or the guy turns into Baby Gilgamesh.
It's a weird thing. The girl who's using the card can still use Gilgamesh's Gate of Babylon and all that shit, but baby Gil is there, and he's not happy with not having his full power.
Okay.
So he does the hair back, you're a mongrel shit, and then shit gets real.
As a baby.
As a baby Gil.
No, is he like?
He's a toddler. He's a toddler with Gilgamesh's power.
You're a mongrel.
Okay.
Kill him
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, so they're going through this bullshit and everything, and there's
What
an
the
entire
fuck?
backstory where Shiro is fighting and trying to collect all the servant cards. It's a long-winded story. You don't need to write shit. It doesn't make sense. This is just for filler
That's not what I
content.
was doing.
Damn.
But the story is good. The problem is that there's too many little girls and a lot of compromising scenes that shouldn't happen. That is the entire problem after
Okay.
a long explanation.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I.
I know exactly what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
The show
He said what you said, but in one
the
sentence.
show is good.
Not even a
It
sentence.
does
I-
not need to have the weird girl shit. Just
Okay.
go watch
That's
Bakken
the whole
Monogatari.
reason.
You
That's
could
the
have
whole
just
reason why
said
people.
the last part.
That's the whole
Hey.
reason
I
why
wanted to explain
people.
the story. Get fucked.
That's the whole reason
I
why people
enjoyed
watch
the
it.
story.
I'm killing time. We have time.
I
So that's your
enjoyed
guilty
it.
pleasure?
I enjoyed it.
Magical girl shows.
Okay.
Good magical girl shows. Don't fucking come at me with that
Okay,
card captain
who's-
Sakura bullshit.
Who's left? Chance and Ryan.
The only guilty pleasure I have is it's a song, and it's one singular Big Time Rush song. That's mine.
Oh my god.
What's the song?
I'm
I
not
liked
telling
Big
you.
Time Rush back
curious.
in 2000 when they first showed up, and I was
Uh,
like a
what
little
is
kid.
happening
I was like
right now?
13 or 14.
It's worldwide, okay? Fuck off.
You remember Lil Willie from high school?
Yeah.
He would dance the Big Time Rush at the lunch every day.
Yeah.
Thought he was
Yeah.
the shit.
He was he had a little bit less than the normal amount of brains.
You guys like Nickelback too? Is that what's happening?
No. I mean, I used to blast Satan
I like
when I was like
Rockstar.
8 years old, but
We all had dark porn in
Alright,
our
I'm gonna
lives.
head out.
Look at this graph.
All right, Ryan, the last one.
Oh, it wasn't like supposed to be like a movie or a show or a game. It was just like a thing on YouTube I watch. I watch reaction videos. I don't care. I'm
Is
just,
that a guilty pleasure?
They can be
that's
fun.
a guilty pleasure
They can be fun
because
sometimes.
I
But you said you don't care. Does it?
in my did I in my mind in my mind I am totally against the reaction video, how it works and what it represents.
What does it represent?
It represents people watching the person react and not the original video and giving that person their money that they made the video with. Like say watching
we're not like
watching
we're
Dragon's
not,
Ball P or watching Jinx react to Dragon's Ball P. I'd rather watch Dragon's Ball P to get Oni the
Yeah.
money for it or whoever it is.
Right.
But I have an addiction to watching people react to things that I've seen already before. So when E3 just happened, I was like E3 reaction, and I watched like 50 of them in a row.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
I
right.
watched
Or
the
you were
same
like,
thing
you were like
over
a big
and
fan
over.
of like Etika and all his reactions. Stuff,
Yeah,
right?
I was before he died.
I think the whole thing there, it's like sometimes it's just fun to watch other people get excited about things
Right.
they're excited about.
I shouldn't be okay with that though, but it's something I
But-
derive guilty pleasure from.
Why is that not okay? Besides the fact that you're giving people money for things that other people have created, it's because that could go on the same lines of you watching a Let's Play. If you think about it, because if you watch a Let's Play, you're not paying the company the money to play the game.
No.
You're watching other people.
A lot of
play.
times, Let's Plays are entertaining, and they can be different every time. With the reaction things, you kind of know what to expect, even though I keep watching them.
If it's a weird, crazy video, they're always gonna have the same reaction. Like, whoa! Something
it's
cool could just
creatively-
happen.
Creatively bankrupt.
And a lot of times,
Yeah, exactly.
reaction people will fake their own reactions.
It's creatively bankrupt.
Like
Whoa!
90% of Etika's reactions were fake.
Pretty much, yeah.
I kind of get where you're coming from. I really like watching the reactions for like Nintendo Directs.
Right.
I hate that shit.
I
Like
think it's so
characters
funny.
I'm so tired of Nintendo.
The one with Sans, I was just cracking up because it's just you see people freaking out over character skins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Sans is in the game. Though.
It's in the air. It's because
He's
It's
in the
character skin.
game.
No,
though.
Sans is in the game though. Who's Banjo?
Banjo.
Sans.
Yeah, Sans is in the game.
Sans.
Sand.
Sans is the character. He came out with music. He's the character in the game.
They
Fuck
know.
you, Nintendo.
They knew.
Send me your free Switch and SMT5.
Video games is dumb.
That's fine.
Can I do a hard switch?
We got 7 minutes.
I got a new job starting Wednesday.
Proud of you.
I left.
Yeah, I get it. Just come out and say I'm a failure already.
What?
Oh my god.
What were we talking
Go
about?
to
I
the
was ready and
bathroom.
waiting.
I left.
Go to the bathroom.
I don't got a shit yet. I'm good.
Go to your room.
Let him talk.
I actively left to the place I censored.
When I want to.
When two people talk at once, the mic does not know what to pick up best.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I actively left the place that I censored with teledildonics last episode.
Teledildonics.
Teledildonics.
So now I work at another print shop like I used to, or I'm going to be working there, and they pay me way more than the one I worked at before.
Nice.
And I can choose my own hours as long as I get a full time every day.
Oh, that's
God, that's
Cool.
the.
Wait, like every day or every week?
Well, I can be 9 to 5. Stop tapping.
So
It'll pick up.
did they only let you work 8 a day, or do you have to work 40 a week?
I'm not quite sure, but they said
If it's 40 a week, then you've got it good. You could work just 4 10s and have a 3.
No, I don't think I can do that.
Oh, okay.
No.
But I can come in 6 to 2 or 9 to 5 or anything in between like that.
6 to 2
okay.
is the best shift. Don't
5 or 6 is I think is the latest I can stay, but some of the printers get there at 4 and then they end at lunchtime.
What's the minute count, Xavier?
He got 6 minutes. Actually, 5 minutes. Run it.
But yeah, I got a new job starting Wednesday. It seems way better. They use Macs there, and I'm used to PC, but whatever, it's not a big deal.
Are Macs better for art?
They used to be in
They're a
in
bit
the
better for business.
They
shit.
used to be the pioneers of Adobe, and Adobe was basically on Mac for a long time.
Yeah.
Exclusively, and they figured out the PostScript programming language for all the color modes and shit for printing a long time ago. But now it's the same.
Okay.
But my instructors at college would tell you otherwise, that you need to use a Mac. But fuck them.
Well, I mean, you were taught to use a Mac, right?
Yeah, college. Yeah.
Okay, so you're not.
So it's been 2-3 years since I've.
So you're not coming into this completely raw.
No, and I had a Mac at the house in middle school.
Boy, I sure do love pressing 4 different things to open up a new tab.
Right,
On a PC,
yeah.
you just new tab.
I'm not with. Honestly, it doesn't matter, but I prefer a PC.
Way to just shit on Steve Jobs' grave.
Man, fuck Steve
Fuck
Jobs.
you,
He
Steve
stole.
Jobs.
From Steve
Podcasts are
Wozniak.
fun.
Yeah.
I feel like if Steve Jobs and Stephen Hawking, if he was still alive, if they
Steve
both-
Jobs more like I ate apples all the time, and that's why I died. Fuck
if they were
you.
both still alive, they could combine to make the ultimate Steven.
Steven Universe.
Podcasts are fun.
No, Steven from SMT 4, but even stronger.
So yes,
Yeah, the
Ultimate
ultimate Steven.
the ultimate Steven.
Yes,
The man who
stand
has
up.
seen the fourth dimension and does not give a fuck.
Steven Demon.
Yeah. Alright, so we're done. Who's gonna throw the outro? Not
Fuck.
it.
No nose goes.
Derrick.
What?
You got
Play us out.
Yeah, play us out. Do an outro
Or do
for us.
something out to exit our podcast.
There's a gun to your head right now. Click. You gotta fucking hurry up. Hurry up. I got 4 minutes.
me the Dice Master, but I lost all the dice.